But next up, we have an update from the More Than a Moment team, Elizabeth and Reese.
Hey guys, so as you can see, sitting here with me is the More Than a Moment team. It's an absolute pleasure and honour to be part of this team. Obviously head up by Zed's herself, Elizabeth, who's done amazing work in not only following through with something that she had on her mind and on her heart, but actually galvanising people. And I think one of the things that always gets me about us just even being positioned here today is a lot to do with things like, I study the Ash paradigm, and I always think about why pioneers don't get the love that they deserve, and it's only because the first follower usually validates what the pioneer puts in place. And I think sometimes Elizabeth doesn't get enough accolade for what she does and what she has done, because it's only validated. Yeah, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh my God.
Because it's only validated when people join in. So we're here today to make a stance to actually say, look, More Than a Moment exists because of one woman's brainchild and the impetus to make that change. And in this year, we've seen the organisation thrive. We've literally seen that there's a demand for the work that we do, and the demand started internally. We needed it. We needed it for ourselves. We represent the very people we're standing for. It's a very FUBU, for you, by you. And I think as an organisation, one of the things that we're looking to do moving forward is to continue to thrive, but it has to grow in a certain way. How's the thing going to grow, Liz? How is it going to grow, Zeddy?
Sure. So I guess this is the official announcement that we are More Than a Moment. So we're a purpose-driven organisation that looks to the future, that creates innovative, future-facing solutions for both businesses and communities. We're instrumental in creating safe and inclusive spaces by connecting organisations with Black and underserved communities, by providing the right tools for everyone to truly thrive. Our purpose is that we are an ecosystem, and it is our responsibility to step up, to take care of our world and our communities. 2020 highlighted that there will be more challenges ahead, and we need to start working together to make solutions now. Our goal is to build a future that leaves no one behind. One conversation, one movement, one innovation at a time. Our mission is to make the world a much more inclusive, safer and equitable space through creativity, data and innovation and disruption. Our values is always creativity, innovation, accountability and social change. But if you wanted to find out a little bit more, we got a little website if you wanted to have a look at that.
That's right.
But I just wanted to give you an update that, next year is all about the Kite Mark. We want to continue to build relationship with you and our community of people and change makers. We want the West Midlands to be, put on the global map in terms of being the best place for Black creatives and underserved communities to build their careers here and their futures to really and truly thrive. So I guess that's the tea. I guess that's the update. But none of this could have been possible without anyone being here and being present and choosing to listen. None of this could be possible without love, care and attention from both Culture Central to all of the 89 organisations that signed up to the pledge, to the Black creative workforce who put their trust in our hands, and it's our duty to serve. And hopefully we can do that together. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now, but that's kind of, that's the plan.
That's the plan?
Yeah,
exciting year
that's
ahead.
what we're doing. Yeah.
Exciting times.
I'm now going to hand over to the wonderful woman herself, creative director of Culture Central, boss, 21st century leader, queen, Erica Love.
Wow, that's an introduction and a half, isn't it? Thank you, everyone who's contributed today. And thank you all for joining. We also want to say a huge shout out to the DRPG group for supporting us with this amazing venue, all of the technical expertise. It's been an absolute joy to be here today, so thank you for that. Hopefully, like me, you've been really inspired, challenged, but also have been able to celebrate and start to think about what we do next. There is still a huge amount of work for us all to do as a sector, and that's Culture Central included. As you've seen through the research and the work that's come out today, and obviously the talks, there are 5 key areas of focus that we need to look at as a sector over the next 12 months. These are well-being and transparency, and some of the practical things around that might be about setting up a buddy or a cohort system for new starters, to celebrate More Than a Moment Day, which is the last Friday of every month, and not just with opportunities for the Black creative workforce, but all of the little things that we're doing as organisations to change. Skills and training, so that might be about mentoring. We do a mentoring scheme and we can kind of support and how that might work. Paid internships, things that Chris talked around about pre-application sessions for jobs and roles. Education. Think about more staff being engaged in learning sessions, in the More Than a Moment learning sessions, and think about bespoke training and support for your teams. Value exchange, think about ring-fence budgets and specific roles for Black creative workforce within our leadership. And finally, let's all commit to publishing our data and our goals as part of the pledge that we signed up to. More Than a Moment will continue with the regular learning sessions, and we're going to be working with the More Than a Moment company to be able to support them. And we look forward to working with all of you, as we have done over the last 12 months, for the next 12 months, to really carry on and drive forward this important work. While I'm here, I do want to say a huge thank you to Elizabeth and the More Than a Moment group, but first off for Elizabeth for starting us off on this journey and for guiding us along the way. And also I can't wait to see what we're going to do next and how we can support you. So I'm going to hand you back over to you as well.
So I think before we head over to, we're going to have another performance just to let you know to close the day. But I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone, again, who has stayed from the morning down to, I don't know what time it is, the afternoon. Thank you so much for the team. You know, I guess let's continue to speak to each other, to listen to each other, to want to continue this work. You know, we know where we're going. We've got 100 years more, if not 1,000 years more, to make the world a better place. So, you know, it starts one day at a time, one action at a time. Thank you all for joining us, and you know, I'm just sending you love and light and good vibes. Yeah, thank you to our speakers, thank you to DRPG, thank you to everybody, the More Than a Moment working group. Oh gosh, I'm rambling now, this is why I shouldn't do this. Thank you to our beautiful, fantastic hosts. I know that you guys are on the live stream, so can we just do a woo with our hands if we can, to our fantastic hosts, Effie and Auden Allen. Big ups to just everyone who made this happen, and just love, light, and blessings. And you know, I just snacks, you know, just have some snacks. Cool. Now I'm going to hand over to our lovely hosts.
Oh my goodness, what a day. We saw you all wait for us for the event. It's been amazing. So we had the More Than a Moment team. We had Erica Love. We have key actions as people, as the city, for us to thrive in 2022 and beyond. So we have the closing summary of the day. We want to say a huge thank you to DRPG, who have supported us with the amazing team. What team? Yes, to the Black creative workforce, who have invested so much time and energy into the work, and to the culture sector, who have been on a roller coaster of a journey over the last 18 months.
Remember, guys, if you want to find us on Instagram or Twitter, shout us at MTAM_WM. Peace, love, prosperity, guidance, and protection every time.
Every time. More Than a Moment. Let's make a change. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye.